Good morning, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria. If you haven't been here, I thought that I would start a little vlog today. Today is Thursday, tomorrow's July 4th, and we're going up to Maine for the weekend, so I thought I might start a vlog. Right now, I am about to head out the door for work. This is like a bit of an easier work day for me because I'm not like actually working on any equipment today. If you're new here, I am a field service engineer, which means that I go to different biotech companies in the Massachusetts area and work on analyzers that they have there that my company sells. But today is slightly more like a sales day for me. I am driving up to one of my accounts and giving them some like paper material that they need and just gonna chat with them for a little bit, and then I'll probably drive to another one of my accounts and kind of check in with them because this is really an engineering based job, but sometimes it does feel like a tiny bit of a sales job because if the customer likes me as the engineer that goes and fixes their equipment, then they're more likely to buy new products or like renew their service contracts through us. So that is what I'm doing today. Right now I'm just finishing my cappuccino. I'm gonna make an iced coffee for the road, and then I'm gonna pack a little bit of a lunch, more like just like snacks to have in my car with me. Later today, I'm hoping to sit down and film a YouTube video. I'm gonna film my ovulation video, which is so exciting. This weekend, we're going to Maine, where I grew up, to my family's lake house. My aunt and uncle live on a lake, which is really pretty. So I thought I might be able to get some cute content there. So I'm not like totally used to just vlogging. I don't usually just like pick up a camera and randomly start vlogging, which is kind of weird for me. So this video might get completely scrapped if I forget to vlog the rest of the weekend. Yeah, so I'll make my lunch really quick and my latte really quick, and then I'll hit the road. Okay, I realized that the light might be a little bit funky right here because obviously there's a window right here. This is my kitchen window. Kind of a small kitchen. I love this kitchen. It's like the nicest kitchen I've had. There's no island or anything. So this is my coffee corner, and the light's right there, so sorry if the lighting's weird. On Pinterest and Instagram recently, I've seen people making this like honey salted iced latte, which I don't know, looked really yummy to me. I always feel like honey ends up making my stomach upset. I have IBS. If you haven't been to my channel before, I feel like I mention this in every single video, but I mean, food is like a really big part of my life, and I love food. I love eating it. So I feel like I just end up talking about food a lot on my channel and like the drinks I'm making. But I have IBS, so I always like to explain why sometimes what I'm eating seems a little weird or even like bland. I feel like my diet recently has been kind of bland because of my IBS. Like I'd love to incorporate more vegetables and different kinds of fruits and things like that, but unfortunately my gut doesn't process them super well. Trying to figure it out, but for now, instead of using honey, I'm gonna use maple syrup. So I'm gonna do an iced maple, a salted maple iced latte. I'm gonna do this Gran Lungo Fortato. It's just like the Nespresso, the gray one. How cute is this cup? So cute. I think Ryan got this for me for Valentine's Day. It's so cute. I love donuts. Obviously, I have to be very selective when I have donuts because I feel horrible when I eat a donut because of my IBS, but I love them nonetheless. And it has this adorable donut on the inside. I use this adorable cup that I got at, Marshall's a couple weeks ago with the cherries on it. I love a cute cup. Like, I have a little station behind me. My cute cup station. Oh my gosh. Adorable. Anyways, this, I don't remember if it was Pinterest or Instagram. Oh my gosh. Our freezer does not stay closed. She put the milk in and then the espresso with the honey and the salt. I'm gonna put, I don't know, we're gonna have to play with the flavor. I don't want it to be too sweet, but I also kind of want it to be a treat. So I'd say, what, is that like a whole teaspoon of maple syrup? Me asking the camera how to measure. And then salt. I have my little salt thing. It did used to have a cover, but someone was putting dishes away and dropped something on the cover and it broke. And that someone wasn't me, and only 2 people live in this house, so you can guess who it was. But here's my pinch of salt. I'm probably gonna do 2 pinches because I want it to be salty. It's the summertime. I want it to taste like the ocean. Fun fact, when you put salt into your boiling water for pasta, you want the water to taste like the ocean. That means you have enough salt in it because you're pouring all the salt down the drain. Trust me, if you're not putting a ton of salt in your pasta water before you boil the pasta, just do it. It changes the name of the game. Whenever Ryan forgets to put salt in the pasta water, it is like, it's just that. It's not good, okay? You know what else I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna put a little bit of vanilla extract in it. Ooh, I've also been making this like, what is it called? A golden latte, like with turmeric and cinnamon and everything. It's really good. There's that. I'm gonna mix the coffee in with my milk. Nervous. Okay, so I want this to be a little bit sweeter, but I'm not gonna put any more maple syrup in it. What I'm gonna do is add like 2 drops of stevia leaf. Not a ton, because I don't want it to taste like stevia. 2 drops goes a long way. Where's Ryan when you need him? He always seems to know which straw goes with which. I think this is gonna have to be the one, friends. That hits. I would say if you're gonna recreate this at home, put more salt and maple syrup in it. Okay, really quickly, because I do need to leave, I have 2 cheese sticks, a hard-boiled egg. I have cucumbers, turkey, and pepperoni in here. I like to wrap up all of this and the cheese sticks into like a little wrap and then eat that. So good. And it doesn't usually upset my stomach. And then I have spicy queso popcorners and boom chicka pop. Normally I would just choose one of these, but I'm kind of low on snackies. Normally I would want to bring strawberries or blueberries or something, but I think my strawberries just went bad. So this is it. I also like don't have time to cut up more tomatoes, but I had a bunch of tomatoes for breakfast. For breakfast I had a bunch of cut up cherry tomatoes. I mixed that with cottage cheese, a hash brown like from Trader Joe's, and some sausage that I like squished into patties and cooked up the other day and then popped that in the air fryer. I feel like there was something else. That was pretty good and filling. Yummy. Oh, and I chopped up some basil and put it on and olive oil. That was like kind of like a breakfast bowl situation. I started off on a good note. I'm not feeling great about this lunch, but I have to leave. So we're gonna head out and I will talk to you guys later. Happy 4th of July, Independence Day, woo! Brian and I are in the car right now. We're driving up to Maine. I think there are high hopes to have a sunny, nice day today. By the lake, I'll show you guys. It's really technically a river that my aunt and uncle live on, but we call it the lake. If you're not from the Northeast and you don't know much about Maine, Maine is a really beautiful state, especially in the summertime. I am gonna show you a little bit of Maine. It's where I grew up. You don't know that. I grew up in southern Maine. I didn't move to Boston until I went to college. Kind of stayed in Massachusetts. Yesterday, after I finished filming, I did my little sales call. Oh my gosh, no, I know. Guys, I have to tell you, okay? I was up so late last night. I go to bed early. I try to be getting ready for bed by 9 o'clock so that I can be like in bed, asleep before 10. I was up till like 1 a.m. last night because I was reading. I'm about to expose myself. Are you ready? If you've watched some of my previous vlogs, you might know I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. So my friend recommended this book to me. It's called Remain Nameless. It is indeed a Draco Hermione fanfic, okay? Okay? But it's really good, and I was literally up till like 12:30, 1 a.m. last night reading it, which is crazy for me. I do not stay up that late usually. And that's like all I'm thinking about right now. I can't wait to lay down on a little blanket and read my fanfic. This is my second Draco Hermione fanfic. I love them because they're so easy to read, right? I was saying to Ryan that it's kind of like a beach read, but I don't really read beach read books. Summertime romance novels, I don't really read those. I don't know why. I just have a hard time reading books that are set in present day or aren't like some fantasy, like have a fantasy aspect to them. This book, it's like a beach read, but it's Harry Potter. It's all like the wizarding world. We love Draco and Hermione. Okay. So that's kind of my like guilty pleasure is reading Hermione fanfics. That's my update. That's what I'll be doing today, and hopefully the rest of this weekend is reading that book. We're also gonna see, I'm so excited because we're gonna see our niece. She just turned 2 a month ago. We're excited to splish and splash with her in the river and have fun. And we're gonna meet our other niece, so she's like a week old. We're gonna get to meet her, which is very exciting. Also, I don't know if you can see, I just finished doing my makeup in the car and I did put freckles on. I can't see, it's so bright out that I can't see much in the viewfinder. Anyways, I have freckles on, which is fun for me. This is Ryan.
Oh.
He's so cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts for the vlog? I feel like people like to hear from you.
Hoping that it's sunny. Love July 4th. God bless the USA.
He's wearing his Abraham Lincoln socks. I've tried to tell him several times that that's the wrong war.
It's a U.S. holiday. It's not a Revolutionary War holiday. That's been the discussion. I think July 4th has become something different.
It's literally Independence Day. It's the day that they signed the Declaration of Independence. I think that's all I have to say. So we will see you when we get to the water. Okay, really quickly fit check before we start the day. This is my linen dress from Uniqlo. All this is also from Uniqlo. And I got my mesh little things on. Fit check. I'm like kind of sponsored by Uniqlo today.
Love it.
Okay, thanks.
That's nice.
Hey, I'm back! It's like 3 days later. Ryan and I really enjoyed the rest of our holiday weekend. We spent time with the babies, and I'm not gonna film my nieces, so that's why I didn't really film much the rest of the weekend. Now it's Tuesday, and I'm about to make risotto for dinner, so I thought I would film dinner and then close out the vlog here. So I'm about to cook up my sausage links in this, just like the raw sweet Italian sausage links. So I'm gonna I open up the skin and fry up the sausage links in here and then use this like you would with hamburger. Hey, I can't eat onion and garlic. Who's new here? Who's new to my channel? If you don't know, I have IBS. I like to infuse onions and garlic into olive oil. So I'm gonna prep that right now. World's best angle. These gorgeous knives that were a wedding present from one of my best friends from college. You can kind of see the Japanese lettering on it. It's really having a hard time focusing. These knives were bought for us from Japan, from one of my friends. And they're like, it's scary how sharp it is. They're so smooth, love. So I make this pretty simple. I'm just gonna roughly chop this shallot up and then, sorry the lighting. I really need a better setup in my kitchen, but I don't really know what to do about it. Hopefully this is a little bit of a better angle. I'm just gonna roughly chop this shallot up. And then I have a couple of garlic cloves. I'm just gonna chop them up and toss them into a jar with olive oil. So now I have everything chopped up. I'm just going to stuff all this in my little bottle. And then once I have that stuff in there, I'm just gonna top it off with olive oil. Oh dear, well, I've made a mesh. So I got it in there. I'm just gonna mix it around a little bit. Now that is some olive oil ready to be used. I just cooked up the sausage and then strained it a little bit and put it over on my cutting board. And I'm about to add my rice. That's my update. This is super exciting. Yeah, I'm about to add my rice and toast it for a couple minutes, and then I will add wine to kind of deglaze the pan. And then I think it's more butter, and I'll put some I'm not gonna use stock because stock usually has onions and garlic and celery and a bunch of stuff that I can't eat in it. So I'm just gonna do salty water. I will show you what else I'm putting in it later to add a lot of delicious flavor. But for now, I'm gonna do the rice. So that was 10 ounces of rice. Almost 2 cups, but not quite. And I'm also gonna pop in 1 tablespoon of butter with that. So the rice is gonna toast for a couple minutes, and then I'm adding my wine. I think it was 5 ounces of wine. I'm not really using a recipe. I don't really use recipes when I cook, I don't really like to. But I'm getting my inspo from Gordon Ramsay because I've not made a ton of risotto. Of course, Gordon Ramsay has all of his recipes are grams and liters and things that aren't super helpful. I'm just gonna stir this until all of the white wine is absorbed into the rice / evaporated. The key with risotto is that you have to keep stirring it. It's very involved, but also I feel very soothing, very mindful, if you will. Now all of the white wine is absorbed into the rice, we love. I'm also going to add in little baby chopped up red bell peppers. I'm gonna add those now. I'm also gonna add this broccoli, but this broccoli's frozen. Almost always buy my broccoli frozen just so it doesn't go bad and it cooks up the same. Whether you blanch it or steam it or bake it, it's always the same, but it's rock hard frozen, so I need it to thaw a little bit before I chop it up. But I'm gonna add it a little bit later because I don't want it to get too soft. I'll probably add it when I'm just about done cooking the risotto, along with throwing the sausage back in there. My boy Ryan's grating the cheese for me because I am wiped out. I stood here and stirred this for about 30 minutes. I gotta figure out how to make this quicker because this is really gonna be really delicious, but that took me more than an hour to make. There's quite a bit of it. Anyways, so I ended up adding the red bell pepper, broccoli, and I added kale as well. I added the sausage back in. Oh, look at that. My cheese boy. I just have this block of Parmesan cheese we're shredding up, putting in here. I also put in half of one of these little cheese blocks because these are so yummy. But I only did half because it does have garlic in it and I just did not want to overload with the garlic tonight. This, really yummy. It makes it super creamy. Super creamy and delicious. And now we're gonna stir the parm in. Let's give her a taste. So basically this is creamy and delicious, but also loaded with vegetables. You can do chicken, you can do pork, you can really do anything you want with this risotto. And then add like any vegetables you want. Obviously in the fall, you go more like butternut squash. That'll be really good, butternut squash with sausage. Yummy! I am actually going to end the vlog right now because that took me so much longer than I thought it was going to cook. It's almost 8 o'clock, so Ryan and I need to sit down and eat this and enjoy the rest of our night. But thank you so much for watching this video. I feel like I've been filming this vlog for like a full week. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye!